Hello, this is World University and Schools live stream on Monday, February 3rd, 2020. You can see this in YouTube live stream, and also potentially, if you're interested, join in the conversation here in real-time video conferencing in the future by emailing info@worlduniversityandschool.org. So today, two items. One has to do with World University and Schools' focus on home robotics, and potentially newly with reinforcement learning, machine learning via Lego robotics. And the idea here is to create a Lego robot or two out of any of the 3 Lego robotics kits that you or students matriculating at World University and School might have as Lego kits that they received in their homes via the post or the mail. The idea is at the high school level, or potentially even the college level toward an engineering degree, to build 2 Lego robots. So this is a Lego Mars rover. It's a robot. We can build it. It's out of WeDo 2. This is a little motor. This is a smart hub. And if we were to build these, 2 of these, at home and have them in a little tournament scenario, potentially programmed, because they're robots, they're autonomous in a sense, have these 2 robots programmed to compete against one another in a tournament-like situation as robots. We would have the beginning of a way to add these robots into a kind of virtual environment, such as Google Street View with Time Slider, Google Maps, Google Earth, and have these Lego tournaments in this virtual environment too. So 2 virtual Lego robots from WeDo 2.0 competing against each other. So I'll post below this YouTube video recording at the close of this session a video of 2 WeDo 2.0 Scratch programmed Boxer robots. So instead of Mars rovers, Boxer robots. And because Lego robotic kits can be coded with the Scratch programming language, all 3 of the kits, it would be possible to both learn programming and in these physical robots, but potentially also in this virtual environment. The virtual environment would allow eventually me to make a Scratch robot, a Lego robot at home, a Mars rover or a Boxer, and potentially you, where you are at your home, to make one too. And we could create a kind of virtual tournament between your robot and my robot that would allow us to learn coding further, to learn robotics further in brand new ways and via home robotics. So the idea that might emerge from this further would be encapsulated in MIT Lego Robotics tournament from 1999. I'll post that video below the YouTube recording today as well. And in it, you had larger pre-Lego robot kits, robots, coming up in a tournament situation from two ends of a kind of field against each other, that MIT students had programmed, where MIT students had programmed each of these robots, and there were probably 20 robots, one against one, all competing against each other. And part of the challenge was for the robots in the competition to remove balls off the playing field of the tournament. And in potentially adding such a home robotics tournament environment to the opportunity for learning robotics and scratch programming at home, the situation with balls in this MIT robotics tournament would allow students also to learn to program these balls virtually, these virtual balls. And with these balls rolling around and these autonomous robots in this MIT 1999 tournament competing against each other, you have both in the physical situation, potentially me with my robot here and you with your robot that you made at home in a virtual environment too. We would be able to further begin to learn how to do robotics with rolling balls, part of the competition, and programming these balls even, potentially. So to move to machine learning from this, I'll post a third video. First, the Lego Robotics Boxer video. Second, the MIT 1999 tournament video. Third, a Google football, soccer, machine learning, reinforcement learning video, 2 minutes or so, where you have in a virtual environment two sides of a soccer team, a football team, 11 people on a side, competing. And in this Google football reinforcement learning video, you have the potential for reinforcement learning, machine learning, artificial intelligence as coded into the platform, the model, the machine learning model that Google made. So imagine the 11 people on each side of the soccer teams in this virtual Google machine learning, reinforcement learning video or model or platform relating to the balls in the MIT 1999 Lego Robotics tournament video and the robots in the MIT 1999 tournament video relating to Lego WeDo 2.0 robotics, robots that you and I might make physically in our homes, and also add to a virtual environment. So we could even turn this into a joust of a sort for learning both robotics, scratch programming, and machine learning, reinforcement learning anew, thanks to the Google video, football video for reinforcement learning, machine learning, all combined and from home. So that's the first item I wanted to share with you as kind of in this live stream news kind of question and answer where World University and School is heading. Robotics at World University and School, Lego kits sent to students' homes in all 200 countries, would be part of a potentially high school and college degrees, possibly even towards PhD. When you add a virtual Lego environment, a realistic virtual Earth for Lego, you increase the sophistication of what you can create Lego robotics-wise virtually, and then play with it physically with combining all 3 Lego robotics kits together from your home. Those are interesting opportunities for learning robotics, learning programming also, programming of robots, and newly learning, reinforcement learning, machine learning, artificial intelligence, simply kind of from Lego Robotics WeDo 2.0 kits in its most simple form. These are for 7 to 11-year-old kids. But the potential there is great when, and this is in the future, the Google football machine learning, GRFE, I think, Google reinforcement environment or something, reinforcement learning environment is has developed with the players, potentially interchangeable with the balls in the MIT Lego Robotics Tournament, interchangeable with those Lego robots in the MIT 1999 tournament, interchangeable with Lego WeDo 2.0 robotics that we all build at home and program with the Scratch visual programming language, drag and drop programming language from home. So that's item 1 I wanted to share with you as part of this World University and School news. Check us out on youtube.com/WORLDUNIVANDSCH and twitter.com WORLDUNIVANDSCH. The second item I'd like to share with you has to do with wiki editing and adding to and teaching to our 725 wiki pages, wiki subject pages at World University and School. So three women recently have emailed me about, in some ways, adding writings that they've created to World University and School's wiki. And one of the things I want to highlight with them is that World University and School is a wiki. So it's for open, editable adding, teaching, curating, like the Wikipedia pages in their approximately 300 languages. Click edit this page at World University and School and add something, edit something. Similarly at Wikipedia. But one of the things I further wanted to clarify with the people who have emailed me at World University and School about adding their writings to World University and School's platform, our wiki platform, is our licensing. And World University and School seeks to build out of MIT OpenCourseWare in its 4 languages, which is Creative Commons 4 licensed. There are approximately 2,500 courses in English, and there are also courses in Chinese and Korean and Turkish at MIT OpenCourseWare presently. The licensing, Creative Commons 4 licensing, allows, in my communication with MIT OpenCourseWare's Cecilia De La Vera 3 or 4 years ago, the MIT OpenCourseWare CC-4 licensing allows for 3 things. 1, sharing. World University and School can share MIT OpenCourseWare because of the CC-4 license. 2, For example, World University and School, other organizations too, can adapt MIT OpenCourseWare. We could add parts of a course or a variety of courses to our machine learning and our reinforcement learning platform, perhaps connect it with individual students, and thus adapt MIT OpenCourseWare. So the second thing World University and School or other organizations can do with CC-4 licensing at MIT OpenCourseWare is adapt it with information technologies. Amazing and great. Quite a resource, a gold mine, a motherlode. And the last thing is that it must be non-commercial. So one couldn't necessarily, if one licensed, we couldn't sell, World University and School couldn't sell MIT OpenCourseWare courses because of the CC-4 MIT OpenCourseWare licensing. Where World University and School is heading also is towards CC-4 licensing on our platform. You look at our wiki pages and they say, or I think they say CC-4 licensing at the bottom. So we're seeking for people to wiki add resources that are CC-4 licensed as well. In general, we're open. And there are other resources already on our wiki pages, World University and School's wiki subject pages, 725 pages or so, 726, that are not yet CC-4 licensed. But we're using the CC-4 licensing at World University and School as a focus for World University and School's welcoming editions, welcoming edits, welcoming people publishing their writings. We're seeking for writings to be published under a CC-4 license. So that's the other item. I'll post also a blog entry below this YouTube video recording of today's live stream session about that with a little bit more clarification, and also sort of the citation, how you might format a reference you're adding of your writing, of someone else's writing, technologically, so that it works as a citation at World University and School. That will be in this blog entry as well. So I thank you for listening, watching this YouTube video, if you watch this afterward, or for watching the live stream live right now. It's a little after 10 a.m. Pacific time, California time, on Monday, February 3rd, 2020. I'm Scott McLeod. If you have questions about World University and School, or you're interested in matriculating at World University and School from any of 200 countries in English, potentially this autumn for 2020, for free to students, online bachelor's degrees, roughly a 4-year process. Please let me know, or info at World University and School.org in particular know. And until then, and until next week, February 10th, Monday, 10 a.m. Pacific time, which is roughly 5 p.m. Western European time, or Universal Coordinated Time, 1700 hours Universal Coordinated Time. See you on Twitter and on YouTube. Twitter.com, WORLDUNIVANDSCH, YouTube.com, WORLDUNIVANDSCH. info@worlduniversityandschool.org is our email, and worlduniversityandschool.org is also our URL, our website, our homepage. Until next week, and thank you. Have a good day. Come join the conversation. If you would like to interview, be interviewed, or share some of your thoughts about wiki adding to World University and School, let me know.